South Philadelphia, Wells Fargo Center. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, channeling the spirit of our founding fathers, there's a future here in Philadelphia.
Well, after 4 years of tanking, they finally have generational talent. Look out for these guys. They're on the up and up.
The Hawks control the tip. Sixers finally break through. 52 wins last year. But, Jay, where do they factor in a top-heavy Atlantic division?
I still see this team finishing on the outside looking in. What I mean by outside is the 2 or 3 spot. I think this is Boston's division to lose, Boston's conference to lose. But still, the question mark still is around Ben Simmons and his ability to shoot the ball down the stretch.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Into front court comes Simmons. 2-point advantage. To Embiid. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
And he finishes at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Flushes it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Ben Simmons rejects it. Out of bounds off Ben Simmons. Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Missed a wide open look.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Butler to bring it up. Leads a bucket. To Redick. Curling inside. Dwayne Dedmon swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
His first effort off the mark. Trae Young. Nothing going here on that drive. Nice finish at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
The drive, right to the basket. Ben Simmons. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Trae Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
He gets it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Sixers controller. Simmons to Butler. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Number 25.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Simmons with it. Right now, 12 all. A drive, but he can't get it to go. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Ben Simmons, a couple of free throws on the way. 56% for his career. First try at the line, no good. Missed the second, 0 for 2. Joel Embiid, 3 for 4. Good start.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Here's Simmons with it up top. It's 14-12. And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Count the basket at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Hawks with the basketball. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
The free throw is good. It's back to a 1-point game. Butler into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. To Embiid. From the painted area, won't go down. Mike Scott able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Butler to bring it up. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Beyond the arc for 3. Trae Young bothered just enough there. Final shot of the period, no good. He couldn't get it to drop. Horn sounds ending the first quarter. On to the second quarter. Jay, I don't know if we're going to see quite that level of offensive production that we saw to start this one.
If anything on this game, Ed, you have to expect the unexpected. When players have range that extend outside the gymnasium, we're going to get a chance to watch something special.
To Embiid. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Now a steal by Philly.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Sixers have the basketball. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Ed, I miss this feeling so much. It's so special when the game becomes so slow and so easy that it takes you back to a younger version of yourself when you're just out there at the park doing those same moves for fun.
Jay, what's the next step for Ben Simmons?
MVP, Ed. To win the MVP. But perception is reality. And I've been hearing this stuff from a lot of people who have been watching Ben Simmons show out this past summer on IG. Ben Simmons needs to get back to the lab, stay in the gym, continue to work on that jump shot, because this is still a team that lost 1-4 to the Celtics without Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward.
Butler into the front court. Up by 3. Knocked loose. Hawks come up with it. Bazemore with the slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Philadelphia with the basketball. Simmons to Embiid. Alex Len sends it away. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Redick. right, missed a short one there. To Carter. Trying to cash in. Carter's shot misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Butler to bring it up. His team up by 1. Slam dunk.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Simmons into the front court. Down by 1. Butler to Embiid. Nice pass to set things up. Now the Hawks coach gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over in a 1-point basketball game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
For yourself with the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Finish your chance.
And counted at the rim.
I don't think these kind of shots are tough for Trae Young. You see, he's always been the smallest guy on the court, so he's had to finish through the trees. He's a lot tougher than he gets credit for.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Count the bucket for 2.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Butler into the front court. Down 3. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Ben Simmons snatching it out of the air. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. Jimmy Butler with the block. And this will be out of bounds off of Butler. Substitution being made in this one.
Number 14.
Trae Young. Fires the 3. Sixers able to clear the rebound. To Redick. Nice pass to set things up and finishes strong.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Shot from the lane won't go. The follow won't go either. John Collins, huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Sixers control and a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
First foul in the last 2 minutes.
And Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler, 4 out of 7.
The assist from number 17, J.J. Redick.
From long range, the rebound belongs to the 76ers. Cruises inside for 2.
2 points.
That misses with a second to go. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to our NBA.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Sixers have the basketball. Knocked loose. Hawks have it. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Strong finish, that's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out.
You can't fall in love with the jump shots. You have to find ways to maybe even get to the free throw line, keep your team in the game by putting points on the board.
On the follow, way to stay with it.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Simmons with it. His guys now trailing by a point. Knocked loose. Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Lets it fly from long range. No good. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Oh, Ben Simmons. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Taurean Prince at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. In the front court comes Simmons. He'll run the offense. Oh, the whistle. Okay, take your hands off of me.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
To Simmons. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
And he missed the free throw. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Simmons with it. His guy's down 3. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Oh, he missed on a pair. Tough make through traffic.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Here's Simmons with it up top. The deficit now up to 5. A lot of contact, no whistle.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and 1.
Taurean Prince trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. 1 free throw, count it. It's a 3-point play, and the lead up to 8. Sixers call for time as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Almost unlucky bounce to Kevin Huerter. It goes down.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Dwayne Dedmon pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Big finish at the rim. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Butler to bring it up. The deficit now up to 12. Knocked loose. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Knocked loose. Harris. Dwayne Dedmon with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Zaire Smith at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He struggled so far. One free throw good, so he converts on the three-point play, and the lead down to 11. Hawks coming off a 24-win season, Jay, but not one, not two, but 3 first-round draft picks.
Yeah, they got a big-time shooter in Kevin Huerter from Maryland. They got Omari Spellman, who won a national championship with Villanova, highly utilized in pick and pop. And then they got a very...
Stuffs it down with authority.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
In a flash, scores at the rim.
And remember, Ed, they trailed at the halftime. This is not the same team that we saw in the first half. Playing with a new zest for life, apparently.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Knocked loose. Hawks come up with it. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. Simmons into the front court. Looking to make something happen. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Huerter can't connect that time. Nice pass to set things up. Redick. J.J. Redick. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First try, no good. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Hawks have it. Oh, nice find for the basket.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
And the finish on the nice step through. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. "17-footer at the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Hawks with the lead. Hawks with the basketball to start this fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Dwayne Dedmon tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
The screen sets him up for 2.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Short jumper won't fall.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and the refs are, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. can't connect.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Count the basket inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Trae Young. And scores. Strong take.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Sixers control it. Knocked loose. Hawks have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
And it's Simmons to claim the rebound. Right down Broadway, 4-2. Whistle stops play. Timeout here for Atlanta. That's their first. Leaves them with one remaining the rest of the way. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
The best basketball. And I know I'm saying this, and I shouldn't be saying it because I'm calling the broadcast, but as a player and a fan, you know you tune into the fourth. This is where guys earn their paychecks. This is where you see real fight and real hustle.
Butler into the front court. His guys down 11. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Hawks come up with it. Deep right corner. Has a chance. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Butler to bring it up. Trailing by 11. Redick to Embiid. From the painted area, won't go down. To Trae Young. Here's a chance from long range. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
New blood coming in for both sides. Simmons with it. Down 11. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. And he hits.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Redick to Embiid. Driving right to the basket. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Fires the three. Can't connect. Redick to Tobias Harris. Short jumper off the mark. Joel Embiid sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Carter. Down low Plumlee. The pass set it all up.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Sixers call for time. They're down big in this fourth quarter. And a chance here to empty their bench. And now a reach. And that's going to be an intentional foul. Free throws here in the final minute of play.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Oops. He missed the first one. Misses the second as well. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Nope. First one does not go. Missed the second one as well. Trying to cash in. Not today.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
For three. Not that time. He missed it. 15-footer at the buzzer. The Hawks are victorious as they win this one handily.